Hello, hi guys. So today let's see like how to install VS Code for Ubuntu. So to install VS Code, for what you have to do is open a browser and in a Google search for VS Code download. Then you click on the first link, download VS Visual Studio Code. Then here you can see there are like a lot of different options to download for different operating system. So here there is a Windows, Debian, Mac, all those things. So for our use case, we need to download a Debian Ubuntu. So for Debian and Ubuntu, this is like a DEB file. It's a Debian file where we can download this for our Ubuntu. If you are working with a Red Hat, Fedora, or OpenSUSE, that means all Red Hat based Linux system, you can download the RPM file. All Debian based system, you can download this .deb file. So let's click on this. And one more thing I want to tell you is like whenever like you click on the Debian file, it automatically determines what operating system you are running. So here you can see it is downloading for AMD 64 for 64-bit operating system. So browser knows how to detect your operating system, whether it's a 64-bit or 32-bit. Then based on your operating system, so it automatically downloads the version of that Debian file. So let's save this file. Click OK. Here you can see it's downloaded. Let's open that. So here you can see my .deb file is present in download folder. So now what we can do is go to download. Let's copy our file, or let's like go to download folder. Now how to install Debian file? So it's very easy. Like whenever you are installing sudo apt install like some Vim or some other software from Ubuntu repository, this is the command which is used to install the Vim from Ubuntu repository. The same way what you have to do is like apt install, and in current directory here where our Debian file present, let's do that one. And before you install, it should be with the sudo. So click enter. So let's type in the password. Now here you can see the VS Code or Visual Studio Code started installing for our Ubuntu machine. So let's wait. And meanwhile it's downloading, let's talk something similar, some small thing about the Visual Studio Code. See, basically the Visual Studio Code is developed by Microsoft and it is very lightweight. And here you can, in this IDE you can use to develop a different programming language like Python, C++, Java, JavaScript. There are like lot of plugins available for you to develop different programming language. So and also it provides some intelligence means like whenever you type a code, automatically it will suggest like what is the things you can use. Let's say like you type DA, then it automatically suggests like whether you want to pick a date format, debugger, something like that. So this is all basically a small talk about Visual Studio Code. And it is, there are like many other IDEs which is present. So it's like a Eclipse or a PyCharm and different IDEs which is present. But among all those IDE, this is the best IDE, and it is developed using TypeScript or a JavaScript. And here, and it is very much lightweight. That means it do not consume much of your memory. So let's see, like still this is in progress. Let it download and install. Not a download, it's installing. Let's wait for that. Yes, now you can see it is downloaded successfully. Now let's go back to our old folder where we came. See, the shortcut to go is like cd hyphen. So it automatically goes back to your old previous directory where you were. So now how to open the VS Code? So one way is like you click here and here you can type VS Code. This is one way of doing. The other way is, and the easiest way is, let's say like you create a directory like C++, you go into directory C++, and here you created a file called maybe hello.cpp, and here you can see there is a hello.cpp. Let's rename hello to hello.cpp. So here you can see there is one file called hello.cpp. If you want to open the VS Code in this folder, just what you need to do is code space dot. Dot means current directory. Click enter. So now the VS Code automatically opens. Yeah, here you can see the VS Code is opened. So you can click here, and if you are writing a C program, there are like something called extensions in VS Code. What you have to do is like go to this icon, and here it is suggesting, like since my file here is .cpp, it is suggesting to install the C++ IntelliSense. So these are all the plugins like this. There are a hell lot of plugins which is available. So just you can search for a plugin, and let's say like you search for Python, Python. See here, there are like a lot of plugins available for each different programming language. Let's say you do JavaScript. See here, so JavaScript and TypeScript nightly. So these are all the plugins which is available for you. And one suggestion from my side is like, whenever you want to install any plugins, so it's always better to install which is developed from Microsoft. So what you can do is to install, I think it's already this extension is enabled globally. That means it is already installed. By default it is installed in VS Code. So now you click on this, and let's write a small program. Here it's something saying inside version is available. Would you like to switch to insider channel and install it update? So ask me later. Let's write a small program, hello world. I should see here like how it is automatically getting filled. So these are all the things you will get like once you have installed VS Code. So let's write main program and return 0. And to compile this one, you have a terminal inbuilt with the VS Code. Just you click on this icon, and here you will get a terminal window. So here you can see automatically it is open into hello world. So from here you can compile C++. Hit enter. A dot out. Yeah, see here that a dot out automatically comes here. Yeah friends, this is like a small video on how to install VS Code. And if you are working with Python, just go to extension and install Python extension for this VS Code. Hope you like this video. Thank you guys. So if you like this video, please subscribe, share, and click on the bell icons to get a notification of my new videos. And thanks for your support. Thank you.